In your whole experience of leading different teams, what's, I mean, again, maybe it's a slightly cheesy question to kind of start wrapping it up, but like that new leader, that new person who's in a management role, they're just trying to get things started, trying to figure it out. What advice would you give them, or even to your younger self? If you could go back 25 years or whatever, what would you say to yourself, or just somebody who's just kind of starting off in that kind of role?
Sports metaphor comes to mind here, right? You sort of, I happen to have a son who's quite great coach, and he and his task, and I've unknowingly done the same thing in the business environment where I've just always wanted to get to know people. And so, how do you do that is simply by embedding yourself in the environment, living through their daily tasks and establishing, firsthand knowledge of what it is they go through. And so, especially as you said, in a new environment, when you're stepping in from an external person, you have no, just because you have a title or diploma or anything like that, means nothing to those folks doing the work for you. And again, the buy-in is essential, and the only way to do so is to establish a direct and personal relationship with everybody on your team. That was my key to success in the telecom space, is that I essentially invested time and dedicated time to one-on-one conversations and being present on the side of them while they were doing their work, because that's the only way you get to know what makes them tick. You understand where their skills are, where their flaws are. I mean, essentially, you understand the full body, and you get some insight as to what drives them.
Yeah.
And I think, after that, it allows you to have individualized motivational conversations with your team, because everybody needs those every once in a while. And so it's a true gift, actually, that you get as a leader, to be able to have that awareness and to be able to truly sense an individual. I cherish those moments. Those coaching conversations that I had were truly deep, and I learned more, as much about me as I did about them along the way.